What's up everybody, it's Robin Gaming here. So, did anyone else find the Destiny 2 reveal to be really disappointing? I mean, I looked at the gameplay for the very first time that we saw it 2 days ago, and I went into it pretty interested, you know what I mean? Like, when Destiny 1 came out, there was always these two camps of people, right? On one hand, you had the people that were complaining since launch. The game had a mediocre story, or was pretty much non-existent almost. The gameplay was too repetitive, lots of grinding and looting. At the same time, you didn't do much more than just shooting guys, and that was pretty much it, right? There was nothing more to it than that. Then on the other hand, you had the people that really loved the game, that spent all the money on the DLC, on the expansions like the Taken King and Rise of Iron, that could, you know, at the same time appreciate that grinding and looting to get better equipment, that got addicted to the game pretty much, played the raids with their friends and the strikes of course all the time, pretty much put like hundreds of hours into it. And me myself, I felt, I guess I was really kind of in the middle of the two. I didn't necessarily like hate on the game that much. I mean, I could see that it had flaws of course, and I got where those people, you know, were coming from with that. At the same time, I did enjoy the game for what it was, and I did put personally like 100 to 200 hours into the game, playing it with friends, having fun, you know, doing that same grinding and looting stuff, but it definitely wasn't like, you know, the game of the, you know, the game that I've put the most time into this generation either. So I really was somewhere in the middle. Now, that's what I found so interesting about this reveal for Destiny 2, is that, of course, leading up to it, they had all these things that they were saying about, you know, you're gonna lose your character and stuff. So that meant, to me, I thought that the game was gonna be quite different, and that they decided to drop a lot of stuff from the original to make place for completely new systems in the second game. And at the same time, you had those people, you know, the 50% I guess of that one camp that was really complaining about this stuff. So I was wondering, how exactly are they going to be improving the story? How are they going to be adding more different kinds of gameplay to it and not just shooting guys all the time? How can they really innovate and make sure that Destiny 2 is pretty much what Destiny 1 to many people should have been? And now then we got this reveal, of course, like 2 days ago, like I said, in the form of gameplay, and it really just seems to me like it's not even Destiny 2, it just seems like it's a Destiny expansion once more. Literally almost everything about that game seems the exact same as the very first one. I mean, the graphics look the exact same. Once again, you know, they didn't improve the frame rate, for example. It's still 30 FPS, of course 60 on PC, or pretty much, I guess, unlocked really. They have the same classes, from the Hunter to the Warlock to the Titan, nothing added there, just some new abilities that really look very similar to the ones we already had. The HUD is pretty much almost the exact same. Like, look at all the UI elements and stuff. It's, you know, it's the same similar style. Pretty much nothing has been changed there. Like, that's the least you could do to make it seem different, is to change up the HUD a little bit. You see almost every sequel doing that. Destiny 2 almost didn't do it at all. They are once again adding 4 new planets which pretty much share the exact same settings. Like, you're still gonna go to Earth. There's once again a moon planet. There's a planet that looks pretty much the exact same as Venus did in Destiny 1, the more lush, you know, the kind of planet with maybe some different colors, but really it's the exact same thing. It makes me kind of wonder, like, why exactly did we lose our character again? Why was that such a big deal? It seems now that it was more done just to make sure that everybody could be entering Destiny 2 at the same level, so that people wouldn't feel missed out, so that Activision could once again cash in some more with newcomers to the game, right? That they could buy it and still be on the exact same level ground, and therefore play with everyone together. And then when they talk about what exactly has been added to Destiny, you know, it's a couple of, you know, online systems that make it easier to play, for example, as a solo player, and a couple of things here and there that really don't add too much. But the way they're talking about it is just that, yeah, we've added new strikes, there's of course new story missions, we have 1 new raid. I'm like, 1 new raid? Really? Like, come on. I mean, the raids, they're fun of course, and they're really cool, and they take, you know, very long to complete, as in like probably something like an hour, I'm pretty sure. But it's not that hard to add a couple more of them, I guess, if you've been working on this game for like 3 years, ever since the original. No, it really seems like the game is just pretty much exactly what Destiny 1 was, and that to me is disappointing. I get that people that love Destiny 1 are like, well, this is more Destiny, so I'm sure gonna enjoy it. I totally get that, but at the same time, like, games need to, or sequels always need to do a bit more than that, right? To me, a sequel should never be just the exact same game all over again. It should at least try to show some ambition, do different things, like add new gameplay elements, make sure the story is better. I mean, the way that they're talking about the story right now is that, well, there's gonna be more cutscenes, but that doesn't tell me anything, because the cutscenes in the original Destiny, like, barely told the story, you know, so if you're gonna add more, well, that doesn't mean that it's gonna be better. I need to hear and I need to see that the story is gonna be better. At the same time, you've got, like I said, a lot of these Destiny diehard fans that are defending the game so much and are like, whoa, look at this mission where the tower got destroyed pretty much, but it's just like, you know, yeah, it looks cool, but it's once again, you're just shooting guys and it looks the exact same as a normal Destiny 1 mission looked. The only reason why, or yeah, sorry, Destiny 1 mission looked, right? The only reason why it's somewhat, you know, exciting to them is because, well, that's the place they've been spending hours in the original game, so seeing it destroyed now is an interesting thing to them, and that's what gets them excited, I guess. But really, it's just a meaning to once again say that, well, you're gonna have to start all over again, right? That's kind of the story twist they gave it to make you accept that you're gonna be starting from the ground up again for some reason. All in all, I was very, very disappointed by the Destiny 2 gameplay reveal. I thought that while, you know, it is once again gonna be a fun game because I still enjoyed the original Destiny, a sequel should always try to improve at least somewhat on what the original did. That's not what Destiny 2 is doing at all. It seems to just literally be more of the same, and I'm of course already pretty much you know, sure that we're gonna get new expansions coming up every year and new DLC, so it's gonna be that exact same trajectory all over again with the second Destiny, which to me is definitely not looking like a big improvement over what the original was. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts about the Destiny 2 reveal, and then with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a quick like to help support my channel. So with that being said, thanks for watching, hope to see you again next time.